say hello. Come here, come here. Look at her lying down. You don't have to lie down. She's lying down for me. Look at her. What are you lying down for? You never do that. Come on then. Come on, let's get Ella. Let's get Ella. She's fine, guys. Aren't you, Ella? Look at her. Look at her. Come on, come on. See, she's fine. She loves you love a walk, don't you? Hang on, let's just put her lead collar on. Right, let me. 1 second, guys. Right, let's get. Why should you take your collar off? Right, so. Okay, let's get your collar. You take your collar off. Why is someone taking your collar off? Right. Okay. All right, guys. We don't have long. We're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to do a bit of a speed walk. Come on then, Ella. Right, here we go. So here's Ella. Right, you want to say hello? Ella, come here. Come on, 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 come on. Look at her, look how cute she is. Right, let me really show you her. Now, Ella is nearly 12. Look at the camera. Look, 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 look. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, she's not going to give me a kiss. So she's very cute. She's actually quite elderly, really, because she's nearly 12. She is Princess's daughter. But I said this the other day. There is an independence with Ella because she lived with the gran, so Aurora's mum, for well over a year. So she did get used to not being with Princess. They lived apart, yeah? So she hasn't been, I don't think, she has been affected that much. I don't know, you can't really tell, can you, with animals? You know, can you really tell? I don't know, I suppose you can. I mean, it's quite hot, so she's going to be panting a bit, yeah? So I've got 20 minutes to quickly, walk around the block. 1 second, guys. All right. So I think what we're going to do, guys, on this Elvis Presley long lost footage, which I keep meaning to upload some vintage footage, I will do. I don't know. Do you know what? I don't feel like I have enough time anymore. I really feel like I always do my 2 long lives on Defending Elvis Presley. In case you don't know, guys, I have another YouTube channel called Defending Elvis Presley, and I have a YouTube channel called Elvis Presley Fan on Keto. So I do those 2 lives. They're always a good hour long, each of them. Then I think, all right, I'll do a live on the Keto channel, and I'll do a live on Elvis Presley long lost footage. But then sometimes I just don't have the time to do it. So, you know what it's like, guys. Today I've been shopping, I've been running, I've done my weightlifting, I've picked up the kids, I dropped off the kids. Then I had to take Yasmin to dancing. Then I've already done 2 walks. You know how it is, guys. I'm squeezing in time. Hi, Pat. So let's discuss the lives. So I did say today that I was going to play the video. It was only less than 2 minutes long. Hi, Deborah. It was less than 2 minutes long, and I said I was going to discuss, you know, Memphis Mafia Kids video. Memphis Mafia Kids video, yeah? Remember, please know this. I have no problem with Memphis Mafia Kid or Danny Smith or Teresa. I like their channel, I support their channel. But I do discuss some things that they may not like me discussing. I do discuss things that have gone on with Billy, his father, and Joe, his mum, sometimes. But I discuss good things, and I discuss awkward things. And I don't discuss these negative things about Billy and Joe because I have a problem with them. I discuss them because I think it's part of how we defend Elvis. I do feel that if things have been said in the past that shouldn't have been said, I do think we as fans want to try and understand it. Obviously, Lisa Marie was clearly not happy with things that were said in the past, things that were in books, things that were in biographies, documentaries. Now, generally, Billy and Joe Smith say lovely things about Elvis. I love listening to Billy and Joe Smith's stories. Obviously, they grew up with Elvis, spent many, many years with him, basically lived with him. Let me just get over to the side. 1 second, guys, a lot of traffic. Look at all that traffic, I'm blocking the roads. 1 second, guys. Okay, let's go. So, you know, I personally think the Smiths had a bloody amazing life with Elvis. I really feel they really lucked out. Did anyone know that they actually got married? Billy was 18, Joe was 15. I never knew that. Don't forget, back in the 60s, to be married at 15 was pretty normal, was not unusual, guys. So I'm not even saying it as a negative. Things are different now in 2025, but in 1962, as far as I can tell, Joe Smith was pregnant at 16. So I'm not saying that to be negative. I'm just saying it's interesting, yeah? Because obviously people try and talk about Elvis and the fact that he met Priscilla when she was 14 in Bad Nauheim when he was serving for his country in Germany. Now remember, Elvis, there was no sex with Elvis and Priscilla. She has said it many times. Priscilla has said it many times. No sex. They were friends, but no sex. Now when she moved to Graceland, well, she visited first, didn't she, in 1962. From what I'm hearing, she became good friends with Billy and Joe, and she got on very well with Joe Smith. I think Joe Smith speaks quite well of Priscilla, doesn't she? Yeah, in the 60s and the 50s and the 70s, even the 80s. Obviously, I remember the 80s, well, to me, like they were yesterday. There were still people getting married at 16, 17, 18. It was pretty normal, even in the 80s. So, anyway, as I was saying, guys, from what I can tell, Joe Smith was very close to Priscilla. So, which does make me wonder, because Priscilla completely cut herself off, didn't she? 1 second, guys. All right, guys, so from what I can tell, that once Priscilla left Graceland, went and moved in with Mike Stone, the karate champion. Obviously, we have strong feelings about that. We keep having to remind people that Priscilla was very unfaithful, not just Elvis. Elvis lived as a single man until he got married. So that is how Elvis wanted to live. Some people say he was unfaithful. I just think he was living as a single man until he got married. After he caught Priscilla being unfaithful more than once, then I do think Elvis went back to his ways of seeing other women. So it isn't a straightforward story of Elvis betrayed Priscilla and Elvis did everything wrong and Priscilla was a poor victim. This whole thing, this whole blag that, you know, almost created by the interviews she gave leading up to the release of the book Elvis and Me, it's all bullshit, guys. Just in my opinion, for entertainment purposes. The truth is, they were both naughty. They were both naughty. But I also think this, Elvis reacted to things. So he would catch Priscilla doing stuff, so he would react. Probably both of them were like that. She would catch Elvis, or she thought Elvis was up to no good. Whether he was or not, we don't know. So then she would react. Then you've got the, you know, the Anne Margaret thing. It's very well known with the Anne Margaret thing. You know, we're big fans of Anne Margaret. No one really truly knows if they actually had an affair. We had Larry, one of our subscribers today. We love Larry. He's 92 years old, yeah? He thinks nothing happened. Larry thinks they were just good friends. Does anyone believe that? I think many of you won't. many of you will be like, nah, it's obvious they were seeing each other. I think they were. I think they were. Just an opinion as a fan. Hi, Jane. Yeah, and we're gonna react to that book. We can't just read the book anyway, can we? We can just react to bits of it. The same goes for the book From Here to the Great Unknown. I'm not allowed to read it, really. YouTube don't allow us to read books, so we can only read little bits, but it doesn't matter because all these little bits of information, we can put them into you know, a reaction video discussing any lies that Priscilla tells. She's going to reinvent the truth, in my opinion. Someone's hit their car here, look. Look at that, that's weird. That's like the dash of a car. That looks like it's only just happened. What is that? Look at that, guys. That's the dash of a car. Looks like new as well. Anyway, as I was saying, I was always a scavenger as a kid, guys. Yeah, we do know that Anne-Marie loved Elvis, but we don't actually know that they had an affair. I think they did. Do any of you guys think they had an affair? I think definitely. Yeah. So we're going to go down the back here and just let Ella off. She's very happy, aren't you? You happy? Ella, are you happy? Look at the camera. Look at the camera. She's panting because it's very hot in the UK, so she's panting. Hey. So she does have that sort of sad face, but that is a natural face for her. She naturally has that. Oh my God, poor me. Ella has that. A bit like Priscilla's face. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Actually, am I? So I just think. So I wanted to show the video of the questions that Teresa asked Memphis Mafia Kid, and I said this yesterday. I'm always amazed that Danny Smith is prepared to answer anything. Like, seriously, guys, like, I was surprised that these questions were asked. I have to take my hat off to Danny. He will answer questions that are quite awkward, quite questions that really some may feel shouldn't even be asked. I always wonder certain questions that are being asked by Teresa or by Danielle on EFM. I always think, bloody hell. These are serious questions that are asked. Like, even, you know, on EFM, when Danielle about 3 or 4 weeks ago said, you know, a subscriber has asked the question, do you regret the book Elvis Presley and the Memphis Mafia? And he said, can't say as I do, can't say as I do. I'm like, obviously there's been a big reaction to that, isn't there? Because I've gone on one a bit and made some videos about it. Because it did upset me, I'm not going to lie to you. But my point is this. I wonder why Danielle even asked the question. I'm like, because there's going to be a reaction. I like Danielle, she's great. I love the show EFM, Elvis Fans Match, brilliant show. I love Billy and Joe Smith, I think they're great. But I am surprised that Danielle even asked that question. So when I listen to Danielle and when I listen to Teresa, obviously Danny's wife, I think isn't Teresa Danny's second wife? Yeah, is that right? I'm like, these ladies are asking some pretty tough questions, aren't they? Right, let's let Ella off.